Hey, it's tea time with Miss Diva. Hope you guys had an amazing week or having an amazing week so far. So, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about a question that was proposed to me. And I feel like I can relate to this on every level because it happens to me all the time. So, a question was proposed to me on, do I take on other people's feelings, or more so, how can I control on balancing taking on other people's feelings or other people's energy, more so? And it's like touchy for me because I'm such an empathist that I tend to take on other people's feelings and take on emotions that I shouldn't take on. That's why I feel like I'm in the wrong field that I work in, because it's like I take on other people's emotions. So how to answer that question properly is, I have people I can vent to, but at the same time, I really don't know how to vent at the same time. I'm going to explain that because I'm the type of person that I can shut down when it comes to certain topics. I shut down physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. And it's weird because I'm quick to take on other people's feelings, emotions, give them advice, tell them what to do, how to do it. But then when it comes to me, I shut down, or I don't know how to vent to someone else. And that comes with, I guess, history, my past, with when it comes to my feelings being played with so many times. I had that book wall up for so long that I only trust certain individuals with those emotions and those feelings. So it gets draining, though. It really does get draining when someone else is constantly coming to you with the same thing, constant, repetitive, with the same thing. And it's like you give them that advice and they listening to you, but they're not hearing you. Okay? They hear you, but they really not listening to you, more so should I say. So it's like, at this point, you keep coming back to me with the repetitiveness stuff. Why am I wasting my energy? Why am I wasting my breath on giving you the advice? I'm not saying that my advice is going to always be 100% correct, but it's a start somewhere. So it's like you have to be mindful and be careful on who you waste your energy on, or what you waste your energy on. And you also got to know what type of person you are too. You never really know yourself until you actually are put in a situation to help someone, or you're challenged to do something on your own. I'm 28 years old, going on 29 this year, and it's still some areas in myself that I'm like, dang, I didn't know that about myself. I didn't know that I was capable to do that. I didn't know, or even I didn't know I had that selfish way in me, because I'm not perfect at all. But it's interesting to know how a person's energy can transfer onto you just like that, or you take on somebody else's emotions or feelings just like that. So you have to really, just like I say, reevaluate who you hang around with, whom you keep in your circle, because you want to have in your circle, keeping your circle, individuals that are positive, successful mindset, someone that's going to be willing to push you, someone that's not going to bring you down along with them. You know, they say misery loves company all the time. And at this point in life, I can't afford that, and I don't like that. I don't want that. You know, in my younger years, I used to entertain it. I used to fall right into the cracks with it, all of that good stuff. But I'm loving this growth in myself. I'm loving the woman that I continue to become. So, to my listeners, and I hope you listening to the person that proposed this question to me, when you trying to balance out, you know, taking on somebody else's feelings or emotions or somebody else's energy, everybody don't believe in saging and, you know, all of that good stuff. You know, whoever does, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. If it don't, it don't. But I just, personally for me, I like to meditate. I like to burn candles. I like to, you know, listen to poetry, listen to it and write it. I love to have my music going. I love to just reset myself. And when I do that, it feels like a whole weight is lifted completely off of my whole body, not just my shoulder, but my whole body. So do whatever is going to release that negative energy off of you. Take a walk, take a run, scream, yell, cry, do whatever you need to do to release that person's energy off of you. Now, you know, receiving somebody else's energy is not always a bad thing either. So I'm not going to even revert to the negative completely, because receiving somebody else's energy can also be positive too, because that can also make you realize whom you are. Like, dang, this person really need me. I'm sitting here listening to them, and as I'm listening to them, I'm not realizing that they need me and I need them too. So it's not always a negative thing. So at this point, you just have to be able to balance it out. Just like personal life and your work life, you have to be able to balance out your life from that individual's life that's always coming to you, wanting to tell you what they got going on, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, all energy ain't bad energy, but we do know 75% of the time when an individual is coming to you about something, it's always about something that someone is doing to them, saying to them, or how someone is treating them. Because believe it or not, a lot of individuals, they go out in this world, put on a smile, fake it till they make it, just to please others. You have to understand, you can't go out here and try to please everyone. You have to make yourself happy before you can make anybody else happy. Self-care, self-happiness is the best for you. You can't go out here and try to please no one else until you please yourself. Please yourself, ladies, fellas, whomever. Put yourself first before you put anybody else first. I hear this too many times, that whether it's a male or female, you're getting mentally abused, emotionally abused, physically abused. Yes, men get abused too, not just women. I just want you to just look yourself in the mirror right now and tell yourself you love yourself. Pick your head up, give yourself a kiss, give yourself a hug. Chin up, and just keep pushing. I promise you, there's always someone that got it worse off than you do. And on that note, I'm getting ready to end this episode. I do appreciate all my listeners and followers. I promise to do longer segments. I just have a busy lifestyle, and I just be trying to fit in what I can fit in. I have so many questions and, confessions that I need to actually weed through and do segments on. I promise you guys, I will try my best to do longer segments. Thanks for listening. Tea Time with Miss Diva. Have a good night.